Yes, now welcome again to another range of Eurobolians from the Republikans, Football Republic. Yes, now they give now this one, and we don't come back to analyze everything that happened over the weekend for Inside Obodo Europe. Welcome once again, and I did here with Jovita, aka the one we then call Sexy Joe.
Hello.
Yes, Moku enter the matter sharply, and Moku start from the one we happened just over the weekend as Manchester United and Chelsea jam for inside Stamford Bridge, and Sexy Joe sweet one for Michael Carrick, but Moku start from in lineup and how intake arranging boys, more or less income to come defend, and that defending give her 1 point.
Say one thing be say as a caretaker coach, you don't know whether they feel permanent your job if you continue to do well. Even though say I would they hear, they say they never make them official. Though some of the players don't they talk about the man talking about Ralph Ragnick, say everything they not finalize and only when they go just make them public now remain. But then you got to also give the guy kudos because just these two games, so we say don't take on on behalf of Manchester United as the caretaker coach. We don't see some kind of ginger where we say Man United don't bring come first against Villarreal and of course second against Chelsea. Whether we like them or not, whether they can't defend or not, at least then give Chelsea plenty work to do yesterday. And of course, even that one goal where Chelsea managed get via penalty, they got to hustle for them to make sure say they get them. If not, maybe now one could do it for Ed in favor of Manchester United. I feel say Michael Carrick don't do small good work. At least the players now they come to the party. Unlike before, we be say they no send Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Maybe they won't make their soccer. Maybe they don't soccer now. Everybody now don't they work. But the young way would also hear say behind their display yesterday, because if you watch their gege pressing, we see some small gege pressing for where Man United.
Really? Gege pressing?
Yes, small gege pressing.
From Carrick?
From the boys
tactics.
yesterday. Yes, in terms of tactics. Small, low, and not talk say we say I'm big, and people don't they talk say it's like the man don't already they doing work, even though say they never making work official, talking about Ragnick. But so far so good. The most important thing say they want to get their season back on track because they don't to do bonanza. And we get where you go do bonanza reach market go before press you. So it be like say that bonanza don't end with the one we say then do against Watford. Maybe this time around, then they plan to make sure say this one go ginger their season back.
Well, we're still talking about the match, and one of the things then we'll see again, and I say Michael Carrick make that big decision, put Ronaldo for bench. I don't know whether na tactical move, but one way or the other, it be like the team work because in team they compact in terms of defending. They know to allow themselves go. They say they won't attack Chelsea because they know say Chelsea go always beat them to that one based on say then get more players. We go get that Sabines to take attack. But the gist now say you're one of your biggest stars. You drop out for one of the biggest game. You feel say this one in they try to make points. Say Ronaldo no be with the star of this team. Now everybody they work as a team and you guys work with everybody in decision more or less to drop Ronaldo, good or bad. Shey he work in favor or now sometimes we say Ronaldo go they look to and go say no, you're not supposed to bench me.
You see, I be one of those we don't talk and right from time say all this hype around Ronaldo. Yes, na fantastic player, and a guy who say don't leave a mark for Man U before he waka come out, go Real Madrid, go Juventus, come back again. But all the same, whether we like him or not, in coming get positive, it gets negative effect on the team. Because a lot of the team, just be like when Alexis Sanchez waka come Man U that period, because of the high pogri way they collect, it begin bring some kind of discord for inside dressing room.
That not supposed to be in fault.
It's not supposed to be in fault.
Because if they earn big money now, because the agent fee negotiate for big money.
I agree. But then we know what's happen at the end of the day.
And
players
more or less,
rise.
Sexy Joe, but more or less the team be say you don't suppose they allow that one take they come be beef within the squad. Say,
my brother,
player they collect this big money.
You don't see person
you don't come play well.
You don't see person. The person wake up there. She be scapegoats. They catch scapegoats. We be only gonna social hair. Now be the thing where they there. For the fact say Ronaldo then bench and yesterday, I think that was the best decision. We be say this man Carrick good take because in a way he help him. He see the likes of Sancho step up because since where that boy don't come, we never really see the Sancho where them break bank, break house, go sign come. The Sancho where we see, and they even ask whether not duplicate, whether they get another Sancho where then carry come. But now that game
prototype.
we show exactly
Photocopy.
That game now we see the ginger. Even Rashford shocked me yesterday with in display for inside that game. This now waiting we supposed to they see already. This man I go refer back to Ramnanyuku Ragnick where they come. There's even 5 years ago, he considered Ronaldo old. And now, to work with him, And the bros too, no, they help matters. You and your teammates, una follow play. Instead, una go applaud the fans, tell them thank you. Obiari Jeona, you just storm, enter tunnel. And no be the first time, no be the second time.
Maybe
Since we command you,
maybe
if you vex, I beg, no be the everybody play the game. No only I play the game. So sometimes you also got to be that team player to the last. That's why I always sometimes say Messi now a much more better team player than Ronaldo, because Messi no go storm waka come on like that. He go still wait. Anyhow,
maybe
we take
Messi.
Now two of them do it together.
Messi said getting no problem right now with PSG.
Yes,
but,
he gets your problem. But I like as them allow us to that for bench.
Sharply talk about
bench.
Chelsea and how they miss plenty of their chances. So many of the chances they wouldn't create.
So many
they
chances.
Don't bury them. If you talk, say even the GSF was another fantastic
he was
man
on
of the
point
match
yesterday. Oh, you got it,
for Manchester United.
No shock me.
But for Chelsea, you feel say they're going to look back on the talk, say, we missed 3 points here instead of this 1 point we'll gather.
You know, say that 3 points for help them put more distance between Man City, Liverpool, and the rest of them when they come. But then, as this no work like that, they can't come and kill themselves. The only thing is journey continues, and of course, I feel say they go build on the the momentum of that yesterday game to continue, because already then they win, they come. Then they win, they come. Now just this one will come be like say then say now walk in the park, then they come against the Man U
everybody
side.
They say maybe not like 4-0.
In fact, people they begin they shout yesterday, help, my car, my Okwe has a cast. You understand?
Hey.
But all the same, then go build on waiting the learn from yesterday. 2K no be man will be say if things no work out like that, go relax. It go find way to take improve more so that their next game then go continue that winning. They still get a chance, although the gap not today like before, but they can build on waiting them do yesterday to make sure say them continue today.
Chelsea see the top the table, remember, and that topping table, they're going to use that advantage. Still they want make sure say they gather enough points. They play Watford next. Manchester United, we will still talk about their match where they go play against Arsenal. But coming to Arsenal right now, Moku just sharply talk about their match against Newcastle United, and you want to say more or less maybe not easy win, but it don't look easy for the game for Arsenal, because even Newcastle self they miss chances them to take at least score one goal. But for Arsenal, for Mikel Arteta, this one bounce back from the fact say the other time when you go play against one of the big teams, we've been analyzing them here, say they always lose against the big teams, but it be like against the smaller teams, in they get points. Anytime we meet them, they always want collecting 3 points, and a good way for Arsenal to take goal. Just as they talk during the week for weekend after they play their match against Newcastle, and they say one of the things they go help Arsenal this season. Now the fact say they know the continent, they go feel concentrate all their energy for finishing top 4, and with this win over Newcastle United, that's one going to push them more and more to that top 4 position.
Definitely going to push them more and more. And of course, I just want correct one impression. Win in a win, be it easy or hard.
I just talk say.
I just want correct that impression, because anytime Arsenal win, they go say, oh, now easy win. No win, they easy, because even Newcastle, I know say since when this Saudi people don't take over, and of course, Eddie Howe can't be like say things they go from bad to worse. But before this game against Arsenal, then be draw 3-3. I think against Brentford, they draw 3-3, and of course, it's so sad say it can't turn out this way. But then Newcastle will be pushover team. They feel lose, but they go make you work and work hard for that point where you won't get, or the draw where you say you won't get, and exactly waiting then do. I don't feel say na easy win for Arsenal, but I feel say Arsenal still get plenty work to do. Just as you take talk, all this issue of against the big teams, go come to the party, but against the small team. But if not the small teams, after all, then be 20 teams on top table. If you don't get points off Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, or maybe West Ham, at least try get points off the rest of the team. It will help you on the long run, because those same teams, when they play all these teams, they know they messy for them. Now that time they hear say Liverpool put somebody 4-0, will put one small team. So you make use of waiting you get. Any opportunity will arise, make them use and get points.
Yes, any opportunity, make them use and get points. Now the points where Sexy Joe they make. As you see Arsenal, remember their last match when they played before this Newcastle one, against Liverpool, we then lose 4 goals to nothing. But good one, say at least then bounce back from that defeat and make sure they win for house against the billionaires from Saudi Arabia, will be Newcastle United. But Sexy Joe, make we forge ahead, make we sharply chook eye put for the match that will happen on Thursday. Another big cracker, Manchester United against Arsenal, and this one will happen for Old Trafford. We've been talking about Manchester United. We say play Chelsea. We say they carry defensive come, but this Arsenal side, they don't play the bigger boys. They play Manchester City, then lose. Then play Chelsea, then lose. Then play Liverpool, then lose. Now Manchester United turn. What do you feel say go happen here? But before we talk about the maybe scores or the scoreline of the match, we could talk tactically. What Manchester United will carry come, because like I'm or not, we don't see what Carrick do for his first two games, Villarreal and also against Chelsea. He play more of counter-attack against Villarreal, and he play more defensive, very compact defensive positions them, and he hold against Chelsea. But against Arsenal for Old Trafford, what you would expect Carrick to do? Maybe the coach, Ralph Rangnick, who don't come by then. We don't know.
In fact, he's working behind the scene. Now in the ginger, they say, like this.
You
like
sure?
this,
You
like
just
this.
say the ginger
yes,
them?
the ginger them behind the scene. Because
But which tactics did you say Manchester United go carry come against Arsenal?
Although between these two sides, we know how we take DB. For me, a 50-50 chance. Anybody if you take the game. But at the same time, I feel say with the kind tactics where we say, at least we see a flash of waiting man you want carry come. But I feel say they will go on all attack against Arsenal, because for their mind they go feel say since Arsenal they lose against big teams, maybe even though they still consider themselves big team. I don't know no difference between them and Arsenal, but make we say then they consider themselves big teams. I feel say they go all out against Arsenal. They not go play defensive football against Arsenal. Then go on play the way we say then take play against Villarreal, and they go on make sure say spoil for their hand. And I see Ronaldo starting that game because whether we like him or not, get some kind of games where we say you feel so okay, Ronaldo supposed start, and I feel say now one of the games be this one, get good record against Arsenal. And Chelsea to get better record because he never scored against them for Premier League before. So I feel saying go start him, and only say with this same attitude and everything, I don't know how long he go last for inside United. He go come be like say waiting they pursue him from Juve. He don't carry and come here, and of course before you say Jack Robinson now this unity, this squad go there for inside that team. And I feel saying that one of the things we say this man they call Ragnick go one avoid. But for Carrick, 2 games, 1 draw, 1 win. Bad. Bad because if they say that they ginger the way we say that they ginger like this against when Ole did there, I'm not sure saying for they get all this problem, but because Ole, maybe because of the people who they in back feel say for bench Ronaldo now with the kind of way then they pay, and with all the hype way they around them, with the kind legend, the person will be saying win 5 Ballon d'Or, they gone for 6 today. We don't know whether I go win them. Make a put them. Sometimes sentiment they spoil things, and at the end of the day, it not only spoil things, it cost them in job. But this Michael Carrick cannot go lie you, he get mind.
To drop
bench,
Ronaldo.
yes, to drop Ronaldo for that game. But I go say it dropped him and it worked out good for him, because dropping him and he coming from the bench, we see a whole lot of difference for inside that game. Even though say use vexation come inside that game, call the quack people leg. But at the same time, we see a lot of these young players step up. McTominay step up. We see what he do for a few days yesterday. And Marcus Rashford, Fred, everybody step up their game. And that one goes also tell you something. Say there's something wrong somewhere. Maybe the coming of Ronaldo, no day the way people take they see him. Sometimes you go to see things for surface, you go fix everything they okay. Maybe something they more for the dressing room than we they here.
But talking about Arsenal and this their game, the last time we they meet for Old Trafford, Arsenal run away with 1-0 win. You look this match
50,
now.
This a rejuvenated
Man U.
United.
So if you say Man U they winless for their last 7 games for Old Trafford.
It doesn't matter.
So you feel say Man U go collect this one.
It doesn't matter. I know if you say Arsenal go just come Colobi.
But if you look their form right now, if you look based on their form, who you go to give the match more?
For my mind, I will always stick to one team and one team.
Even
when I know say they don't fit do anything.
Based on say you be analyst now.
That they tell you now. I say I stick to where I want to stick to. They tell me say whether I be. I stick with the Gunners, because you also got to give it to the Gunners. Themselves, they rose above the ashes as far as the game against Liverpool. They don't allow that mentality of we lose, make it draw them down. They still come out against Newcastle. We see what they still do. Coming up, Saka score, they remove and bring Martinelli, he still score. Then quacking leg join. It's like people they vex for people where they score these days.
But from what I say Manchester United, then they winless in their last 6 Premier League meetings with Arsenal, and that's what I mean. Say it go hard for them once they won't jam Manchester United, especially Arsenal. For Arsenal too, exactly. Just like I talked last season, now 1-0 Arsenal take win for Old Trafford. Moku see whether that one go repeat himself. Big game between these 2 teams, Manchester United and Arsenal. 2 of them going to try to fight for points to see how they go fit to use to gather themselves. Remember, before this match, Arsenal sit down for number number 5 position on top of the table with 23 points, and Manchester United number 8 position with 18 points. So Arsenal get the edge over Manchester United right now for that top 4 battle. Moku see as this match will go on Thursday, and I mean that big game. And Shapali Moku move on to the next segment of Republikans, and then I just start players them, how our players them take do and how well they take perform for their clubs just over the weekend. Moku start from Emmanuel Dennis, continuate with in sweet form, still score one of the goals, even though they lose that match. But you want to talk say Emmanuel Dennis, now one player where you say Nigeria supposed to call put for their pre-camp for national team.
You know,
sometimes
I feel say even with glasses we know they still load for this part of the country because it gets some players will be say Nanyuku Genotro. That is if you go still remain the Coachella of Nigeria Super Eagles, because we dey hear conflicting reports here and there, but now when the main reports come outside we go verify them. All these guys, all of them were fantastic for weekend. From Ademola Lookman, that tapping from that Jamie Vardy cross, and of course Samuel Chukwueze fantastic after the all-injury long injury layoff, come back
score against Barcelona.
Exactly, they ginger. Even though say themselves they lose that game. Joe Aribo fantastic. I don't know. Van Bronckhorst just continue where Nanyuku Steven Gerrard they stop with Rangers. But then why I go give it to Dennis Emmanuel? Now, because of say he follow break record, where we say the likes of Cantona, the likes of
5 goals, 5 Philip goals now.
Oh, lolo, for 12 games. Got to give it to the guy. He deserves them.
He don't be involved in 10 goals.
Thank you. And I hope, say, for the fact, say, some things will happen to them in the past, let them determine in future. Totori me where. So I just carry and give him because he's a fantastic guy. But the thing be say, I don't know where they keep eye when we they call players come camp. We go call players where besides either like Ahmed Musa now. Sorry to say, it's not as if I'm assisting him. He don't go 3 months now. He never score one single goal for him club, and we start to wonder waiting be the reason why he still they come. I think say the reason why then talk say anybody where they form now then we invite come national team, and these guys they form they waste.
Well, now so it be sexy Joe. Choose Emmanuel Dennis. Remember, Joe Aribo said follow score. Ademola look myself follow score. Even Samuel Chukwueze score against Barcelona, even though they didn't lose. But now here we go draw the curtain.
I want before you draw the curtain. I don't know this the way Samuel Chukwueze do for hair because.
Now fine boy now.
If anybody go feel help,
now more sweet more.
Tell me just die and back.
Yes, now here we go end the matter.
I'll be like
for Eurobolians, don't worry. In they listen to you right now.
Chukwueze, hello.
He no go give you dollars.
Let me mind by the Chukwueze. No, I dey praise the hair fine.
Now here we go end the matter. Remember, so you fit subscribe to our channel to our YouTube page. Will be Football Republic NG, Republic with a K, and I'm the name of our channel. And also remember, say you click the notification button so that you're going to get all our latest videos we're going to upload on top of this our YouTube channel. Remember, so you still get us for any of your podcast platform from where they get your podcast from, Spotify and the rest of them. Just make sure say you listen to us, Football Republic, name the name, stick to that name, and also you're going to get more and more from us as we done the sign out for today's edition RNG of Eurobolians who don't carry come. Till I had again next time when I remain well. My name is still Tanda Timi, the PCFR himself, signing out. Now bye bye.
Nadu.
Football Republic.